we're gonna pick it up with the demo of Wasabi Wallet by Nopara. Take it away.
Hi guys, I'm Nopara73 and I'm one of the creators of Wasabi Wallet, and I'm going to show you Wasabi today. So the thing is, using Wasabi is pretty easy, so I have to find a way to overcomplicate this presentation. You start from the website and go to the download links. Wasabi is a desktop wallet. You can download for Windows, Linux, because Microsoft loves Linux, and OS X. So, and then you can check the signature, but what we will do is we are going to build it from source code, and for that we go to the GitHub. You only need Git, which is a version control system, and .NET Core, and you just simply copy paste the instructions from the GitHub. So it is cloning the repository. Just one thing, it has to be cloned recursively because we are using one submodule. By the way, the maintainer of the submodule is actually working at Wasabi. Very quickly, until it comes down, I want to talk a bit about Wasabi. Wasabi's main focus is privacy, almost like the only focus, but of course we are also a wallet. So Wasabi is a light wallet, and you might heard here in this panel that light wallets cannot be private, which is false. The first, well, which was true for a very long time until the Lightning Networks, Lightning Labs devs came out with a client-side filtering protocol, which provides fair privacy, but in Wasabi we even optimized it to provide an even better privacy. So as I see, it's never gonna come down, so I'm just going to my own Wasabi clone. I hope the internet is good enough. You go to the UI project and you just say .NET run, and it is going to run your Wasabi. Otherwise, you know, with the downloadables, you just download it, and you could just install on Windows, use the DMJ on Mac. Anyway, so when you created your wallet, I already created some, then you click load wallet and it will load the wallet. As you can see, Tor is shipped with Wasabi, so you don't have to do anything. It is going to start Tor and do the communication with that. So how does the protocol works? How can you get your UTXOs? Oh no, I just loaded my real Bitcoin wallet. But luckily, the lurking wife mode was turned on, so you cannot see anything. This is coming in the next release. You have a history tab like every other Bitcoin wallet, and you have a couple of more tabs. Receive, you have to generate a new receive address for everything when you generated the receive address and sent money to it is gonna disappear. So it forces you to not address reuse. You have the send. It's different from other wallets because it has required coin control features. So you have to first click the coins in order to spend them. You cannot just spend because that's a privacy leak. I'm going to show you how to spend, well, not from my real Bitcoin wallet. And you have a coin join tab. So this is very simple. You select the coins and enqueue for coin joins. You have an anonymity set target, which makes sure until this target is reached, is going to queue the coins into coin joins, and there are some status. In the status, you can see that the minimum required coin join amount is 0.1 Bitcoin. This is because if you mix unequal amounts with other people, then that's obvious by simple subset sum analysis. It's obvious that which inputs corresponds to which outputs, and this is why most centralized mixers, with the exception of chip mixer, are really selling just the illusion of privacy. Wasabi's coin join is trustless, so no one can de-anonymize you, not even the server. We have a backend server which is built in a trustless way, but we are also connected to the Bitcoin network, which from we are fetching the blocks. From the backend server, we are fetching the filters, whatever the filters are. Based on the filters, these are a constant set of filters. Based on the filters, we are able to figure out which blocks we are interested in. And then we go to Bitcoin nodes on the peer-to-peer network, and there we are asking every node one block over different store identity now. It's in the new release too. So in the coin join, when does the round starts? Yes, it is taking very long. When 71 people came together, that's when a coin join run starts. Or every 2 hours right now, that's our configuration. We are forcing around no matter how many people there are. All right, so I'm going to show you the actual wallet functions, but on the testnet, because you cannot coin join on the mainnet until people come together, so it would take very long. I just changed to testnet. So as you can see, I'm on the testnet right now, and I load in my testnet wallet. There is one more thing. You can also connect Wasabi to your Bitcoin Core node. And in fact, you don't have to do anything. You don't have to do any configuration. You just launch your Bitcoin Core node, Bitcoin wallet, and it's going to use Wasabi with Bitcoin Core. Now I'm really killing the network here, but anyway, what's important here, we did not integrate this in a way that you are trusting your own Bitcoin Core node. You are fetching the blocks from that, but you're still, our server validates the blocks. Right, so if your Bitcoin Core node, or actually anyone who is listening on that port, gives you false information, then you are going to refuse it. We are going to implement Bitcoin Core we are going to ship with Bitcoin Core in the future, but this development is down the line. So turn off lurking wife mode and you can see my history. Receive tab, you add the label, foo, and you can send money. You have to select the money, otherwise you won't be able to send. And what's very useful here for different privacy point of view, I'm not going into that, but use this max button extensively because that's good for privacy. And then send transaction. So we are sending transactions now. We were sending in a different way, but now we are sending to peers. We are sending to one Bitcoin core node we are connected to, and then that over Tor, and at every send we are changing Tor identities, and actually we are disconnecting the core node after the send, and then we are waiting for propagation. Let's go to the coin join tab. In the coin join tab, you can select the coin and enqueue it for coin joining. As you can see, you need 2 peers on the testnets. It was 71 on the mainnet right now. We are going to 100. It's a good question if we can reach it, because it's kind of hard to make 100 people coordinate with each other over unreliable Tor connections. So, but we are getting there. Hopefully we will succeed. And you would enqueue the coins. You need to write password, but I don't have password on my testnet wallet. And as you can see, I messed up because I made a transaction here, which means it's not confirmed. So until it doesn't confirm, it's not going to be registered for the coin join. Oh, you see, I registered the other wallet of mine to the coin join. Here you can see the status of the coin. And I don't know, I don't want to wait for confirmations, so I guess I'm just not going to show you the coin join stuff, but it's really simple. You just have to wait and until another peer comes to the testnet, then the coin join is going to happen. So what do you gain by coin joining? You see this privacy section on every coin, that it wants to say that how much anonymity set you gain after a coin join. Now this calculation is not perfect, but I would say like 95% of the time it's good enough, because what we are really doing here is blockchain analysis, and we all know that blockchain analysis is kind of hard and you can get to wrong conclusions, but it's a good indicator of how private you made a coin. And actually, if anyone watching this live stream could join to my testnet run, that would be great. But I'm going forward, and I'm showing you that we actually released the daemon since the last version of Wasabi, and you could do mixing with the daemon. You just have to launch Wasabi from the command line in the same way, but right now I'm building it from source, so I'm just going to type some command line magic there before I launch the daemon. .NET run launches Wasabi. I do a no build just to be sure, and then I escape out, and now I can write the parameters. So this thing what I wrote here would be just Wasabi, and now I can write the parameters. Right now the daemon can only mix, but we are planning to to improve that, we say to the daemon to mix, and we give it a wallet, and then I hope I have the testnet wallet, some money on it. If I don't, it's a problem. It is asking for a password, and it is going to mix. It is loading the wallet. Oh, it says acquire the block from local peer-to-peer connection. You see, I didn't do any configuration, and it automatically does it. And it enqueued the coin, which is probably means no, it is going to be an unconfirmed one, so we are not gonna see coin join until someone joins. Yeah, coin join takes a long time. All right, so we have a daemon too, and something happened. Yeah, it just means I didn't have enough money on that wallet. Never mind. As you can see, Wasabi is extremely easy to use. You might get confused by the coins, but these are just Bitcoin UTXOs, and even your grandma should understand what a coin is, because it's a very simple, it shows very simply that it's a very simple mental model of a real wallet, right? A wallet has coins in it, and you are doing stuff with those coins, and then when you send money from a wallet to another wallet, and you select your coins, and you send like a strange amount of money, then you have to label it, because otherwise you will get bad clusters here. It is a blockchain analysis tool too. You have to properly label it, not like me. And then you will see that a coin has been spent, and you get back the change of asht. Okay. Basically, this is Wasabi. This is everything about Wasabi, and the question is, how can you contribute? Wasabi is written in .NET Core, the cross-platform open source .NET. While Microsoft changed a lot during the last year, so it's not even correct to say that this is the open source .NET, because they open source their old .NET platform too, which is not cross-platform yet. So anyway, you can get into C# Bitcoin development with a book what Nicolas Dorier wrote. It's called Programming the Blockchain in C#. And blockchain was not a swear word back then. And I rewrote this book, reviewed it very, very carefully, so I wrote a lot of things in it too. You can use this block to understand Bitcoin development. And I actually, when I first built Wasabi, I built it with a tutorial, so it's the very, very first version, and Wasabi doesn't work anywhere near like this. But I built a tutorial, build your own Bitcoin wallet, which is also a nice resource, and it's a command line Bitcoin wallet. It's very similar to CoinJoin, what is going to be demoed next. So might take a look. And finally, where can you find out more about Wasabi? We have a dojo, which just means we have a lot of open source contributors, and we wanted to somehow show our appreciation to them. So we gathered together the resources and gave them bets. And actually, One of the you can check out these resources; these are great. And one of the guy who was doing a lot of development, well, education and content regarding Wasabi for no compensation is Max Hillebrand, who is actually here, and as you can see, he's a blue belt now, but I have a promotion for him, so Max.
Congrats, Max. Good job.
All right. So our company is ZK Snacks, and this is the ZK Snacks Karate. The first rule of ZK Snacks Karate is Wasabi is only for self-defense, and self-defense only. The second rule, learn the first rule first. Thank you.
Thank you.
Can we take some questions, do you think, Ton? What is the timing? If there is some very urgent question, we can take one. No? Okay. Go.
Okay, for the explanation, but what remains is, what's it for? I mean, is it for standard payments, or is it to somehow blind your own coins and put them back into your own wallets? What's the intended purpose?
It is for standard payments, and on the CoinJoin tab, it is for mixing your coins.
Okay, so thank you very much again to Adam. It was great, and now we move to the second presentation. Okay, so while Waxwing is setting up the other demo, we can take another question. So something about lurking wires, I suppose. I don't know.
Is it possible to do a coin join from a hardware wallet directly without sending it to Wasabi?
It's not, but this is a very good question, because this is the only systemic privacy risk that we identified with CoinJoin, that people send all their money from their hardware wallet to Wasabi, and then they send back at one go to their hardware wallets. And we are going to be working on hardware wallet integration. We did not have the resources previously, but now we're starting to be profitable, so I can't promise anything, but we are going to work on it. The problem with the hardware wallets and CoinJoin is that hardware wallets doesn't support CoinJoins, because you have to sign transactions when you are away from the computer, which is bad, but you can have hardware wallets. Those can support CoinJoins. So hardware wallets has to implement a remote signing business logic, but we all know that things are happening very slowly, so we are probably going to implement hardware wallets before that, but disable the CoinJoin tab.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Arigato.